So there's a big radon outbreak that's been going on in Colorado. In fact, it's not an outbreak, it's been here for a long time. And they say that it's largely because radon is a byproduct of the decay of uranium and exists in our soil everywhere because we live in a highly mineralized state, says Warren Smith, spokesperson for the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment. So as an official, clearly he must know what he's talking about. So because of the decay of uranium and there's a highly mineralized state, Colorado is highly mineralized. So apparently that creates a bunch of radon. And so there's a radon gas everywhere, and it's a poison. You got a lot of people die of lung cancer because of radon. And so if you're in Colorado, how concerned should you be? Pretty concerned, because it affects 50% of Colorado's houses. 50%. So since it has 50%, I mean, that's virtually everybody, right? If you live in Colorado, you should check to see if there's radon, if there's a radon leak in your house. Now, they said that radon seeps into the homes through the cracks in the foundations or around electrical outlets and pipes. And the only way to know is if radon's in your home is to test for it. So it's not exactly like carbon monoxide. It won't suffocate you, but the problem occurs when it builds up in your home and you're exposed to it for many, many years. So if you're planning on moving to Colorado, get your house, tested for radon. If you care about your children, if you love your children and you don't want to see them die of lung cancer, then you should, make sure you're not going into a radon-infested house. 50%, 50%. So if you're a Coloradan, that's a coin toss of whether or not you have a radon leak. So it's not going to kill you right away. It's not going to kill you. It'll kill you in the long run. 21,000 lung cancer deaths are attributed to radon, inhalation. 21,000. So that's a lot, right? That's something to be concerned about, but it's not the whole shebang. In fact, I looked up the numbers, and 2.6 million Americans die every year. So 2.6 million, and then out of those 2.6 million, how much is 21,000? It's a little less than 1%. So about 1%. So 1% of all the deaths that happen in the United States happens because of radon. Now that's supposed to give you some comfort, but if you're caring about your kid, you don't want any. 1% chance, right? So out of 99 people, that one person is going to die. That's not a risk I'd want to put my children under. That's not a risk I want my children to go through. So some other numbers here. Heart disease, people die, 614,000 people die of heart disease. That's the number one killer in the United States. Lung cancer would be the number two killer. That's 592,000. So 592,000 is how many people die of lung cancer every year. And then out of those 21,000 of those lung cancer deaths is due to radon. So radon is some, pretty bad shit. You should check it out. There's all these different kits. Extension, Colorado State University Extension is offering 2 free classes on the effects of radon, offering free radon test kits while supplies last. Their class dates and times are January 24th. For an hour, and then February 15th for an hour. And this is in the Archuleta County Fairgrounds on US 84. So there's these kits being handed out randomly. I don't know if there's an actual state, the state is doing it, but it seems like there's Weld County. Weld County is offering short-term radon test kits to the public. Weldon County, which is near Denver. And they have the one free short-term radon test kit per household. So they can be picked up 8 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at either of the department's 2 offices, the one in Greeley or the one in Longmont. So there are free radon kits out there. There are organizations that are passing these out. So that's where you would go get it. If you can't find someone giving it out for free, then you could buy about $10 to a $50 kit from a home improvement store. And so $10 to $50 at the home improvement store, that's $10. That seems pretty cheap just to see that your kids are breathing in nice, fresh oxygen and not this, decaying uranium, this radioactive substance. So even though that's the lung cancer goes up, there's actually, there's other things that it actually commits. I'm sure there's other things, right? I started talking there before I actually had the conclusion. So, It might just be lung cancer. Health risk. It says that radon 222 decay products has been classified as carcinogenic. Carcinogenic. So it's carcinogenic. Radon is. And a gas that can be inhaled. Lung cancer is particularly concerned. They said there is mines linked to lung cancer among non-smoking miners of uranium. So if they were digging for uranium and other hard rock materials. So, yeah, it seems lung cancer is the biggest thing. They said there's a theorized a possible increase of leukemia due to radon exposure. So that's possible you could get lung cancer or you could get leukemia. So you're definitely going to get some kind of cancer, right? You're not definitely going to get some kind of cancer, but if there's if there's radiation, there's radiation. You don't want radiation around your children. That's radiation. That's like nuclear weapons. That's like deformity. That's radon is just bad stuff. So if you live in Colorado, and you're one of the 50% that has a radon leak in your house, you need to get it checked out. You need to go pay. You need to go either pay the $10 to $50. Or what have you. They say the best way to do it is actually get a contractor. So if you don't know how to do the test yourself, and then it also says where that you should find it. It should be the lowest place in your house. So if you got a basement down there, if it's on the first floor, so the lowest place in your house is where you should test it, because they get it. They get in through the cracks of the foundation and they seep in there. It's in the ground. And so it's seeping into people's houses from the ground. And so that's why testing it at the lowest place in the house is smartest. I guess that's about it. I did have, let's see, there's the EPA website here, and it talks about, everything that you need to know about radon. And that it's good stuff, so you can, check it out. The health risk of radon, let's check that out. But the EPA is going to get eliminated, right, because we don't give a damn about the environment. We went ahead and elected this crazy person. Nixon is the one that got us the EPA. So Trump is to the right of Nixon, but actually all these crazy-ass Republicans are to the right of Nixon. The health risk of radon, it says lung cancer, and let's see. Basically, this is just all about smoking. It's just saying that if you never smoke, then what's the radon risk? And then, yeah. So, yeah. Radon, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, Radon.